Hey, welcome everyone back to the channel. What's up, everyone? Last time I did my top 5 favorite NBA players, but today I'm gonna do my top 5 NFL players. My top 5 NFL players. I'm gonna go in depth. I'm starting with number 5. I'm gonna tell why I like this player so much, why I admire this player so much. And so let's get right into it. Number 5, fellow New Orleans Saints member, current running back out of Tennessee, back at the 2017 draft, Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara, man, three straight Pro Bowls, Rookie of the Year, second team All Pro. I'm one of the top backs in the league, definitely top 5 for me. I'm not even being biased because I'm a huge Chase fan. He's just so elusive. He can catch out of the backfield. He can be, you can use him on third down. You can put him in a slot. He can do whatever. He's so versatile. For Drew Brees, that's why he's one. And one of the games that he's really come up big in was that Vikings game back in 2017 playoffs. He was big in that game, man. So Alvin Kamara, that's my guy. I love me some Alvin Kamara. I love watching him play. And he comes at number 5. Number 4, the big man for the LA Rams, Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald comes at number 4. I'll come on, man. 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. Back-to-back, by the way, 2017-2018 seasons. 5-time first team defense. Rookie of the Year. 72 overall sacks. I mean, Aaron Donald is a freak of nature. He is a monster. One of the greatest defensive linemen of all time. Will go down in history as one of the greatest. Future Hall of Famer. Just love watching him play. He is a force to be reckoned with. Offenses, quarterbacks be scared. I would be scared if I had to go up against him. You know what I mean? Aaron Donald, he's one of those guys who are just unblockable. Like, you got to double him every single time. Every single play, you got to double this man, Aaron Donald. He's just that good. You know what I mean? So Aaron Donald comes to number 4 for me. Number 3 is going to be fellow Green Bay Packer, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, man, 2-time league MVP. Coming out of Cal. Sitting 3 years behind Brett Favre. Learning from, Brett Favre really didn't, he didn't really care for Aaron Rodgers, but, sitting on the bench behind Aaron Rodgers, sitting behind the bench behind Brett Favre, and, and just taking over. And then, 3 years later, won his first championship, Super Bowl MVP. Aaron Rodgers, man, has the highest passer rating of all time, but 102.4. Aaron Rodgers, man, he's just that guy. One of the all-time greats, easily Hall of Fame, easily the best quarterback Green Bay's ever had. He's better than Brett Favre. The way he can do on the run, when he's on the run, his pass is so accurate. When he's not even his foot's not even set. His feet aren't set, and the pass is just as accurate as if his feet were set. Aaron Rodgers can do so much. He can run, obviously throw. He throws one of the prettiest balls I've ever seen. His arm talent is, impeccable. And let's see what he does against the 49ers on Sunday in the NFC Championship game. And see if he can make it back to the Super Bowl, because it's been almost a decade since he's won his first one. So let's see. Let's see what he does this Sunday against this 49ers defense. So at number 2, I got, in my opinion, the best wide receiver in the league, without question, New Orleans Saints member, wide receiver, product of Ohio State, Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas comes in at number 2 for me, man. Not even being biased, speaks for itself. Coming out of Ohio State back in 2016, second round. This man, 3-time Pro Bowl, 2-time first team All Pros. You know what I'm saying? 2-time reception leader. Recently just broke the single season reception record with 149 catches. Michael Thomas is that dude. Michael Thomas is a bad man. Drew Brees, he's probably going to go down. He's probably already the best wide receiver the Saints has ever had. And yes, I'm talking to you. Yes, I know Marcus Colston. I know Joe Horn. I know all this. Michael Thomas is the best receiver in football today. The best receiver in the world, Michael Thomas. Drew Brees is lucky to have him. We're lucky to have him. We signed a long term. I love Michael Thomas. Everything, he does on the field is impeccable. What he does off the field is even better. Michael Thomas is a freak of nature. He's a beast. He's a monster. And I can't wait to see and put together a couple more seasons like this. What he had this year could put together a couple more seasons like this. Hey, he could go down. He could be up there with the TOs and the Mosses. Who knows? He could be up there with TOs and the Mosses. We'll see. And number one, isn't it obvious? Former Big Ten Player of the Year, coming out of Purdue, back in 2001. Super Bowl MVP, two-time Offensive Player of the Year, 7-time passing yards leader. Most. Oh my God, so much. He has so many accolades. It's just crazy. It's speechless. 6-time completion percentage leader. Most pass yards from a quarterback ever. Most touchdowns from a quarterback ever. Drew Brees comes at number one. My favorite football player right now. Drew Brees is my guy. The accolades speak for itself. 13-time Pro Bowler. Drew Brees is just a monster at 41 years old now, still putting up numbers. If I know he missed 5 games this year. If he didn't miss these 5 games, he probably would have had another 5,000-yard season. I mean, come on now. Just look. I mean, this man is only 6 foot flat. Coming out. Let's look at his story. Coming out of Purdue, breaking records in college. Comes in, gets drafted by San Diego. Has a couple seasons there. Has a devastating shoulder injury. Chargers tell him that they're going to pick a quarterback out of the upcoming 04 draft, which happens to be Phillip Rivers. He gets released. New Orleans takes a chance on him and wins the Super Bowl 3 seasons later after coming in 06. Seriously, he's not your prototypical quarterback. He's 6 foot, 205, 210, give or take. He's paved ways for guys like Russell Wilson, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray. He paved the way for those guys, man. And he's still going strong. He'll come out next season even stronger. Now, is he the same? Is he in his prime? No, he's not. He's not in his prime anymore. But he's still putting up numbers, which makes it even more impressive. Drew Brees, what he does off the field is even better. Drew Brees' foundation with his family. I just love everything he does on the field and off the field. A leader of men, carries himself well, family man. Drew Brees is the role model. Anybody can look at Drew Brees and say, man, I want to be that guy. You know what I mean? He stands for something. Drew Brees is the pinnacle of sports. Truly an icon, not even just in New Orleans, but in the National Football League. Anybody would love to have Drew Brees on their team. Anybody would love to play for Drew Brees. I would want to play for Drew Brees. So, Drew Brees comes in number 1, no question. So, my list, Kamara at number 5. Man. Yeah. I did. Should I put Kamara higher? Nah, I think Kamara. He's 5. I'll leave him at 5. Yeah, I'll leave him up. So 5's Kamara. 4 is Donald. 3 is Rodgers. 2 Mike Thomas. 1 Drew Brees. So let me know what you guys think. What's your top 5 and 5 favorite NFL players? And let me know. The A-King Bros out. Be confident. Stay blessed. Yeah.